Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are diving into a new filing. I bet you will not believe who they just hired to be Chief Financial Officer. Hint. It's a blast from the past, but does it mean it's a good choice? Let's find out. We're looking at a report from Core Scientific, and the big news is about a change in their top financial leadership, effective in March of 2025. Core Scientific just announced that James Nygaard is their new Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer. He's stepping into the role in mid-March. This guy has been in finance for a long time, wearing different hats for firms like XMS Capital Partners. In fact, he was previously CFO of Power and Digital Infrastructure Acquisition Corp. Before this, since 2008, Nygaard was calling the shots at XMS Capital Partners, working on mergers, acquisitions, and strategic financing. Before that, he held various roles involving corporate finance and M&A in the investment banking division of Morgan Stanley. Basically, he's seen a lot of deals and knows his way around corporate finance. He also went to the University of Illinois and got top honors there in economics. The company is saying that there aren't any shady reasons he was picked, no secret agreements or family ties that influenced the decision. Basically, they're saying everything is above board. So what does this job pay? Nygaard's getting a base salary of $600,000, and he can also earn bonuses based on how well the company does. For 2025, his bonus target is 100% of his base salary. He is going to participate in the 2024 stock incentive plan. He also gets the usual benefits package and gets his business expenses covered. The company is also going to get him an agreement that protects him, similar to what other top executives have. What happens if things don't work out? If Core Scientific fires him without a good reason, or if he quits because the company isn't holding up its end of the bargain, he gets a payout. He'll get his base salary in one lump sum, plus any unpaid bonuses from previous years. He might also get a portion of the bonus for the year he leaves, and the company will continue his health insurance coverage for up to a year. He also gets his stock options that were granted in 2025. The details of this payout changes depending on certain conditions during an agreed-upon protection period. To sweeten the deal, Nygaard is getting over $800,000 in restricted stock units. These shares will become his over time. 1/3 vests in 2026 and the rest over the next 2 years. Of course, he needs to stay with the company to get these shares. Now, why all this change? Denise Sterling, the previous CFO, had already announced she was leaving. She told the company about her intentions in September of last year. Now that Nygaard is on board, Sterling's official departure is set for May 1, 2025. There's also a press release about Nygaard's appointment attached to the filing, so everyone knows what's going on. Let's take a look at the exhibits attached to this 8K report to see if there are any more details. We can see the press release about this transition is attached, but not much financials. Let's see what we can make of this news. So what does all of this mean for Core Scientific? Bringing in James Nygaard is like bringing back an old friend. He's been around the block in the finance world and he knows the company, having been with them during the XBDI merger. Is this a good move? It's tough to say for sure. On one hand, Nygaard's experience in mergers and acquisitions could be a big help as Core Scientific navigates a changing market. He knows the company well and might bring a fresh perspective. Plus, the incentives like stock options could motivate him to perform. On the other hand, change at the top can be disruptive. It takes time for a new CFO to get up to speed, especially in a complex industry like cryptocurrency mining. Sterling's departure leaves a gap, and there's always a risk that Nygaard's vision won't align with the company's long-term goals. It is also not clear why Sterling, who seemed quite capable, decided to leave. She could have left for better opportunity, or perhaps she was not satisfied with the company. The lack of clarity is concerning. Core Scientific's future depends on a lot of factors, including the price of Bitcoin, the cost of energy, and the overall regulatory environment. A strong CFO is essential to steer the ship through these uncertain waters. The company also needs to ensure this new CFO has a strong team to help him succeed. Ultimately, whether this CFO change is a win or a loss for Core Scientific remains to be seen. It's a gamble, and only time will tell if it pays off. I would say Core Scientific should focus on transparency and clear communication to ensure investors that the company knows how to handle uncertainty so that it can continue to be successful. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, like, and comment.